Hi guys, Yolanda, and I'm back with the Birds and Butterfly journal. So hopefully we'll see how much we're going to do today, but let's just put this aside. These are just the cutouts from the kit, and I showed you how to make this. I think it was in the last video. So all we're going to do now is glue it down like so. Just a thin line. Where's my raggedy rag? And then we are going to just do, I'm off camera there, aren't I? Just a little bit there. Yeah, I actually should have put it on that side, makes it easier. Yeah, no, actually I was right to put it here because this overlaps a little bit there. And then we're going to put it in the journal. Now this could also be done once the stitching is done, you know, because I know where I want it to go. So all I'm going to do is, we're not going to see that after all, because I want to make it, or I could put it, I'm thinking now, again, because now you see we have 3 tuck spots. Let me show you. We have this one here for a nice little tag, then we have that one, and we have that one, and that's on one page. But if we do this, we still have 2 nice tuck spots here, and then we have this one on the side, which I think is also nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put some glue just in the corner to help it stay in place, because I don't want it coming off every 5 seconds. Right in the corner and there. And I'm just taking out excess so it doesn't spread too much, and then we can pop it on. Like so. Yeah, come on, I know you fit perfectly, so go in, and that's fine. This is it, and I'm just going to press it along the top here, and that's it. And we're going to leave that for the moment. Then, you know, I wasn't sure what to do with this Edith Holden page, so I actually made a pocket. Oh, I'm in the process of making it. Let's just do like so, and then we can just cut that. So this pocket, no, first we're going to put you down, and then at a later stage I will make a pocket for here too, or something. Because this Edith Holden must go in, because it's just perfect for this journal. One precious Edith Holden page, and we're going to do, let's get it right. Yeah, and it can go a little bit up, not right down. There we go. Beautiful. And then that is going to go there perfectly. And again, we will decorate it once the journal is stitched together. So I just place everything, pockets, flaps, the fundamentals of the journal, the basics of the journal. So I have a working idea of how it's going to be and what ephemera I need to make afterwards. So there we have one more element in our journal. And let's do that, and then afterwards I always do, oops, oh, this with my bone folder. Now we're going to move on to something else. Right, so I found this gorgeous packet. Look at it. Forest Memory in my, stash. And it's just a little packet. And I was thinking, well, maybe I should add it here. No, I think I prefer it. No. I'm quite liking it here. So have a look in your stash. If you don't, make a packet. Or you can use an envelope as well. Where's my envelope? I had one here. Actually, I've got two envelopes also in my stash. This one, which is stitched together, and it's got some plastic laminated pouch there. So if you don't have this, you can use an envelope and just cut it to size, or leave it hanging out the edge, and maybe with lace afterwards. We might even still do that actually, and then just decorate. But I'm going to just use this, so it's quite simple. And I'm going to put it down. And I've been hoarding this, by the way. Not wanting to use it because I think it's really sweet. And of course it'll be a tuck spot. And it'll just go fabulous here. So that's another element in this signature. And we're almost done with the signature. Need to start working on the other one. So far it's looking like that, and I think that's fine. Yes, that's right. Now I also wanted to work on a folder. Let's make a folder. I'm probably going to make two, one for each signature. So I'm just going to use this music paper, and it's quite firm as well. And guys, I'm just going to fold. Let's make it a little bit more. Let's make it, I think, up to there. So if you want the measurement, but I mean, you don't need to measure, guys. You do. I folded it so it's, say, 4 3/4. Then I'm going to cut it on my machine. I've also taken out a whole lot of stamps. Look at this bird stamp. Haven't used it yet. It's beautiful. So I want to use that somewhere. And just various stamps that I may use, that I want to use on the folder actually. So I think I've just taken off a little bit there. And then of course it's far too long. Well, it just fits, but I think I want it a bit shorter. So I'm going to take off actually both margins, and I think that's looking better. So it's quite a big folder. Let's take that off, and then the lines actually help. So if I do this, I'll do it. Usually I just cut, but we are going to cut it. No, I'm going to use these lines. So if I do the second line, I think that'll be fine. To about there. I'm going to take my scissors, and if you want to make them dead even, okay, I'm going to just cut it straight down. And if you want to be precise, just fold it again, like so, and make your slant there. There we go. And I think I'm going to do another one. Yeah, I think that looks great. What's this here? Let's just fine tune it. And then I think I will do about here. So I'm going to cut off about that much. Let's see how that looks. Let's see if it's enough. I think so. Like so. And then I'm just going to cut it down there and here. So we've got that. Let me just rub out the pencil. And I'm just going to round this a bit. Like so. Yeah, I'm not going to round that. I think this is fine. So we have that and we have that there. And then of course we need to, oh, I didn't get my doily out. I wanted to get a doily out. So I'm just wondering if I shouldn't I'm going to very lightly, where is it? Distress the edges. I think this one I'm also here. Yeah, I'm liking that. So those are, I'm leaving like that. I wonder if I should round that corner. Can always round it later. So just, let's do it. So it's going to be a floating folder. It's not going to be glued in. I'm just wondering, it looks big, guys. Let's see what happens. You know what, we can make it, and if I don't like it, I will put it aside to use in a bigger journal. And that do it there. So you know you can write inside it as well. Like so. And there we have a little folder. Yeah, and I think that's fine. So now we need obviously to decorate. I do have this, which I just think it's from the kit. So I am going to, and of course it's too big for here. Let's see what I'm going to do with this. I am going to cut all of that off, and I'm going to, I think that Paris is too big. Let's cut this down to the bone. Or maybe I'm going to cut some of the flour off. And I'm going to take some of that wasted. It's not wasted, of course, but for this it would be. Yeah, I think that looks nice. And then we can back that onto something. Let's tear that. I was going to use this for a card, but no longer. We're going to do a bit of a collage here. So what I do when I collage, I kind of glue in the middle. I don't glue the edges because maybe I want something, oopsie, to go underneath it. I'm not sure. But and then we need something here. I think I want to, I'm going to fold it in order to round the corners. because this paper, you know, the copy paper, this is just copy paper that I'm using here. It doesn't like being cut on its own. This time I'm just going to use a little bit of pink. I don't want to do too much distressing. But I mean, if you want to distress, you must go ahead. So that's looking, I might even, now I want to take off, guys, just a little bit more off the top. Because do this. And of course we will angle that, but I think we need some more here, so let's look for something. Oh, this is from the kit. It's another postcard. I want to actually print. Oh, I quite like that. What if I put that there, put that on top, but we need something. Oh, there's more music paper. Oh, let's just choose a random page. And what if I back it onto, yeah. I like that. Let's glue this on here. On that, and if I put this there, I think it's a little bit big, so I would actually like to do this. Like so. Yeah, rough it up a bit more. I just think this corner needs a little bit more of a chomp here. Yeah, and this one is far too sticky outy. And let's have a look. Put a little bit more. And let's make this one just a little bit less as well. And let's just fold this in a bit, like so. Just got to work it. Oh, I think it's looking quite nice. I hope you do too. And this side, so we have, that is going to be like, oh, I'm liking that, but I think it's a bit of a waste. Yeah, let's put this one here. Put that down, and it can go right on top, or should I put it underneath? Because I like that torn edge, you see. Yeah, and I think now I can glue this down. I really wanted a doily man, and I don't have one handy. I'm gonna have to fetch one, because I think a doily sort of coming out there would be very nice. So here, now I think I'm just going to cut this border off, and then I'm going to go like so. And let's just let's just do a bit of a collage here. And I think I'm also going to just tear a little bit. I'm not even going to bother tearing it. I'll just use this to rough it up a bit. Let's do that. Like so. Once again, let's just cut this off. Hope I didn't cut too much. Because that's going to go something like that. Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's make a big one there. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put that down. And that should do it. And, you know, I'm actually sorry I distressed this now, but anyway, too late. Too late, she cried. And I think that'll go quite nicely there. It's a little bit bigger than I wanted it, if I'm honest. So I have to make it smaller. But this is how it goes, you know, when you're doing stuff. So yeah, I'm just making them smaller because it just looks too big. Eesh. So let's cut this off. I mean, not cut it, let's just tear it. Now I'm like so, and more along the top. No, I'm just doing such a bad job, I really am. Let's see how this pans out. If it doesn't, you know what happens, eh? You know what happens. It's the chop. How are we looking? It's a bit better, I think. It's not gonna work, it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work, people. So yes, I am using my scissors just to leave me a little border. Sometimes you just have to play with it until you get what you want. Yeah, I do think it's a bit better, to be honest. So I'm just going to rough it up a little bit now. Yeah. So sometimes if you think something doesn't look right, just play with it change it until you like it. And if you still don't like it, toss it into your repurpose basket to be used on something else, because you probably will use it on something else. This is not quite how I envisioned this. So yeah, and now I am actually going to go and get a doily. Right, we have doilies. So I've got this little one, which I will see. I just think it looks nice. Or do I use the white? Oh, maybe just put the whole thing there. Look. And then I will cut that off. Yeah. Let me see what this looks like. Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to just cut this in half, because obviously I'm not going to use two when I can use one. And then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to Phew, it's hot again here. And what if I just put a smaller piece here? Ah, see, I prefer that. And I'm going to leave it double. I do. I like this there. So let's glue it down. And whew, I think I'm going to have to go for a swim, because it's boiling hot. And this is just a little bit too big for me. Here, I think. What if I just do something like, yeah, that's it. That's it. So let's cut some off, because it was just too big. I'm just going to leave that piece there. And put you just there. I think that's great. So now I can actually go around and just glue the rest of it imperfectly down. Doesn't have to be too perfect. How's it looking? How's it looking? This video is taking longer than I wanted it to take. Phew, I'm hot, I'm sweating. And we still have lots to do on that. So this can actually go down. And I'm going to cut this video short here, and then we'll come back in the next one. Or shall I? Like I say, it's a bit long. I don't like long videos. Do I? I've got some butterflies and some tickets in here, and I have a nice little stamp, which I want to make even smaller. To go here, and I have lots of stuff cut out already. Should have been cut out. Fly high again. I have a little butterfly here, and I do want to add some lace. It's going to take at least another, I think, 20 minutes. So yes, we'll come back in the next video. I must just remember to do 2 videos. Oh, that's a nice bright one, isn't it? Oh look, and we've got half a tag that I used, which I like that. So now I've decided to put some lace. So I had to lift this. I just used that to re-lift it. My voice has gone a bit rough, so you'll have to excuse me. It's, you know, like I say, the myelopathy from the surgery that I had for it. Anyway, so I'm just going to glue this guy down. And it's the wrong way. So let's put that there. And some glue. Yeah. Just on the edge there. There we go. Oh, and I think this, I've got some buttons here that I just threaded through, and I'm going to put this piece here. Just, you know, I could even sew that on. I'm going to sew this on very quickly, guys, just to add some more. And I'm going to use straight stitch. I think you probably won't see it too much. So here we go. Can't even see that I stitched it on. Probably should have used a darker stitch. But it's, I quite like that. Uh-oh. Sorry, my throat is just, I ate something, and sometimes when I eat it, I don't know, I think there's still damage from the surgery last year on my throat, and it just plays up. Then I thought I would put these little 3 buttons here, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I love this button. I don't know if you can see it. It's quite rough and tatty. I mean, it's so tiny. But there you go. More or less. And of course these threads are too long, so I'm just going to cut them off. Which is a waste of the thread. I should have used less. But it's fine. Yeah, I think that looks better. Just going to add final touches now. And I'm just looking. I have these flowers. Maybe I should put a pink one as well, or should I just put, nah, I don't like the pink. I'm just going to add these 2 flowers here, but I've got the sentiment as well, so I'm going to add that first. The flowers on top. Just angle it a little bit. 1 flower there. I think I'm going to use a darker one. I was thinking of putting pearls, but yeah, I changed my mind. Yeah, I think that'll go fine. And of course, I am going to put some bling. I'll bring this here. What do you think? I think it turned out quite nice. So writing can be done in here, or we can insert something, of course, as well. This came out a little bit messy, but yeah. So let's just grab the journal and see what it looks like inside. You can see my big mess again. Okay, I'll just tidy it later. But yeah, this will go. Oh, even in here, you know. Oh, look at that, it fits perfect. And then once I've decorated that, of course, just gonna keep all this here. These are just like, I could even put these 3 tickets in here. How about that? I made these a while back. Then I have I think that goes quite nicely, guys. Still got to put something inside there, or maybe I will leave it, it depends. And of course we're going to do something here. Or do I just... Okay, that's not going to fit in there. Why not? Let me see. Ah, there we go. I can even make that, because I didn't glue that down, did I? Into a pocket. So that's not looking too bad with a little ribbon on there. And we have that in there. I think it goes fine. I think it's quite perfect in there. I also made this from one of my pieces of baking sheets because I wanted to put it somewhere where I don't know, unless maybe I put it here with another tag in it. But obviously this here will have to be decorated maybe with this. Too big. I might as well have used this as a pocket. But actually, you know, I'm liking that. I am. Carte postale. So we can fold that little piece. And you see, I mean, these are just a piece of paper. It's not straight. I don't want it straight. Just fold it to almost the edge there. Leave a bit of an edge. Fold it over. And then you can fold that. You can cut it too if you want. You can go like so. And like so. And let's just take that off there. And that piece off there. And we just have a little pocket that sounds great. And then I think on top of here and decorated is going to look fabulous. So you know what? I'm just going to glue this right on top, unless I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because then I don't hide the, yeah, totally. And I can take some off the top. Yeah, and there we have it. So I'm going to put that, and again, this can also be made into a pocket. So I'll do it 3 ways, and then I'll see if I'm going to use it as a pocket. I don't know. Maybe I'll glue it back up. So let's put that down there. And wasn't supposed to do this now. Let's glue this guy down. And this guy. And ready, we've done just about everything I want to do in this signature. I mean, that's going to look really nice. So I'm going to actually do, let me just see, about there, halfway, and there, and put it down. And this can also serve as a little pocket for a tag. So for now, I mean, look, this is very, very nice. It really is. Or I can even just put, no, oh, that's the wrong way. Hey, what have I done? Oh, it's a very narrow pocket. Okay. So let's put some tickets in there instead. Okay, maybe 1 ticket. Okay, 2, if I can. Alright, but I'm not going to do it now because the glue is still wet. So let it dry, and I could have made this wider, but I didn't. So it has to go as is. And going to take a long, I'm just going to put another tag in there. Let's have a look at this one. Too short, so, but it's not too short because most likely, guys, I'm going to put, no, it's perfect, a ribbon on there to pull it out. And then we will put something else in there. I'm just going to put this for the moment. There we go. And of course that is going to be decorated, but not yet, because we are all at the stage where I'm thinking now we must just, it's enough. Anything more I want to add, I'm going to do once the journal is sewn into the cover, which we still have to make. So I think this is looking really, yeah, enough now. It's looking really great. It's just the decorating now. We already know what that is. Just do a quick run through. It's looking really great. Then we have that. Then we have writing pages. And we have the center page, which at this stage I'm thinking, because I don't want to cover the picture. So I think I'm just going to put maybe a corner pocket here, one there to put something, some ephemera. So we have that. This is plain, and then we have this gorgeousness on that. And this, I'm not liking this so much here. I think I might take these out. Yeah, I think that looks better, because this is not really a huge distressing journal. And then we still have here, which we will make something for there. And we have here, and we're going to have to make a nice big tag to go in there. And I don't know what I'm going to do on this page. Might even just leave it, because this can still be written on. We'll see. We shall see. Maybe just do a little bit, because otherwise it's going to be very bulky. Maybe just something in the corner here. decorating. That's a tuck spot. Okay guys, so I will see you in the next video now. Ciao.